Hey Nash, what should we make?
Well, you got that healthy pasta. Let's try making that and see if it's any good.
All right, let's make healthy pasta and see if it's any good. So as I'm sure you know, I'm trying to eat healthier. Probably a lot of you are too, but I love pasta. So anyways, today I found this pasta called Kaizen. Kaizen? I don't know. Apparently it means change for the better. Doesn't say what language, not sure. Anyways, the macros are pretty freaking good. One serving's got 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of net carbs, and 15 grams of fiber, which compared to regular pasta or even like a chickpea pasta, I don't know about an edamame pasta, but compared to a lot of other pastas out there, especially the regular, it's way better. So the question is it good? So today we are going to cook this and we're gonna make a little Bolognese sauce to add some extra protein, a little extra fiber, and we're gonna see if it's good. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so we're gonna start by, we have some really crappy jarred sauce. So we're gonna turn crappy jarred sauce into a mediocre meat sauce. So nothing special here, folks. We're really trying to try that pasta, but you want the sauce to be decent. So in a medium pan, throw in some butter, let that melt. Then we throw in some diced onions. It's probably a lot, but whatever, they'll shrink. Just sort of let those cook down, let them sweat. We're not trying to caramelize them, not in this instance. Then as they start to soften, just gonna hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper. We make a little landing spot. Just give it a little bit of oil there. We add a few cloves of minced garlic. Let that cook until it becomes fragrant, about 45 seconds. And we stir that in. Then we add in a pound of ground beef. Break that up. Get that all stirred in together. And as your beef started to brown, we'll give it a little bit more salt and pepper. We're seasoning in layers. And we just let that cook. And once your meat's pretty much cooked, just gonna add a little bit of cream. You could do milk or half and half, whatever. Not too much, just a little bit. It'll add some richness. And then we're just gonna stir this through and then let it cook until the moisture is pretty much gone. We're almost doing a Bolognese, not quite. I believe if it was a Bolognese, we would have started with a mirepoix, not just onions, but whatever, it should be good. And once your moisture is pretty much gone, we're just gonna add a little bit of wine, deglaze our pan here. Then we're just gonna cook this until all this moisture is gone. And once your moisture is basically gone, for the most part, there's still some left, but I think that's more fat than anything. Anyways, add some tomato paste, a little bit of oregano, a little bit of parsley, and a little bit of basil. And then we just stir that through, let everything sort of cook and let the flavors all sort of combine and marry each other in some sort of weird tomato sauce, polyamorous, whatever. Once that cooks for a minute or two, we add in our jar of pasta sauce, our crappy pasta sauce that we're gonna turn into a mediocre meat sauce. Stir everything in, make sure and make a big mess. Then we're gonna lower the heat and just let this simmer. What are you doing over there?
I'm just waiting for the food to be ready. In other news, I finished making myself into a cartoon. Check it out. I think we should use it for merch or something.
Aw, it's so cute. It looks like you as a Pixar character.
Exactly.
All right, while our sauce is simmering away, we bring a few quarts of water up to a boil. Make sure you heavily salt your water. And then I'm gonna put in 2 boxes of this pasta, because they're only 8 ounces each. And then cook according to package directions where it says 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm thinking for al dente, we'll go with 4. So fingers crossed that this stuff's actually good, but we shall find out. Now it said some foaming is normal, so don't know if that's something to be concerned about or not, but they warned me and whatever. This is maybe a little bit concerning, but I'm just gonna trust the process, folks. It's like I'm boiling milk. This is very strange. Oh well, we'll find out. That's gonna overflow. As soon as your 4 minutes are up, we kill the heat. It says to drain and rinse well. Normally I wouldn't rinse my pasta unless I was, well, sometimes I guess you want to stop it from cooking, but normally I'd probably put it directly into the sauce. But because I said to rinse well and because of the weird foaming thing, I'm gonna trust the process. And we're gonna drain this and rinse it. So then back to our sauce. It's looking good, still simmering away. It's nice and thick and meaty, which is kind of what we're going for. Like I said, kind of like a meat sauce that's almost a Bolognese, but not quite. Nothing special, nothing fancy, nothing uber traditional, but it should be good. So at this point, give it a little taste, just to see if it needs any more seasoning. This one tastes great. So we move on. So then we are going to plate some of this to eat it just kind of normally with some sauce and a little bit of parm. And then we're gonna turn the rest into a bake because I feel like this fusilli lends itself really well to a nice bake. So I'm gonna top it with some sauce and a little bit of grated parm. And we'll set this aside for the time being. And we'll get out a greased aluminum tin or a casserole dish, whatever you got. And we pour our guys in there, separate them a little bit. And then we pour our sauce on there. This is weird, I'm doing this like backwards. Doesn't make sense. It's all for you, folks. It's all for you. But make sure and get it everywhere. And we got some grated mozzarella. And we just sort of try to combine everything. Could have mixed this all up in like a bowl first, but I didn't want to get another thing dirty. So this is what we're doing, folks. Probably should have saved some of that mozzarella to top it, but then we top this with some parm. We're gonna cover this guy, preheat your oven to 400, and then we're gonna bake for 20 minutes covered, and then we'll uncover it and probably do another 10. I mean, nothing really needs to cook. We just want the cheese to melt. So I'll see you in a bit. And here we have our pasta bake, our healthy pasta bake, whatever you want to call it. We'll just go ahead and take a slice here. I let this cool, so we're probably not going to get a cheese pull or anything like that. But look at that. It looks good. And there we have our regular guy and our pasta bake guy. We'll just give this a little basil leaf garnish there. And it's time for a bite. So first we'll give this the kind of standard version a try. Cheers. It's actually good. It's definitely got a little bit different texture. It's a little bit more, I want to say meaty, that's not the right word. It's got a little bit more density or chew or something than like a regular, just kind of real standard pasta. But the taste is a little bit different, but definitely not in a bad way. Like, it's actually really good. I would definitely eat this. I mean, this totally, if it weren't any healthier than regular pasta, I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. But because it's so much healthier, I don't know, about 10 out of 10. Easy 9.5. I mean, highly recommend. But hey, let's see how it tastes in the bake. Cheers. I gotta say, it's a damn good pasta. You know, I've tried lots of some of these different, never tried some of the like the edamame one, but I've tried like the brown rice and chickpea and some of the other ones and some of those like the cognac noodles, and they're not bad, but they don't scratch that itch just quite like as much as you want them to. This one really does. I would say freaking highly recommend. This is delicious. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good. Just been working on my world domination plot.
Well, check it out. We made the healthy pasta. You wanted me to make it because I know I bought it a little while ago. So we made this. I made you a dog-friendly version. Well, here you go. What do you think?
It's a little different, but not in a bad way at all. It's actually really good. I'm pleasantly surprised because I was expecting it to be okay at best.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Heroes are made by the path they choose, not the powers they are graced with.
Nash approves, I approve. We found pasta that, according to the macros, is actually pretty darn healthy. We put it to the test. We put it to the chaos test, and it passed. I don't know if, I'm sure there's other brands that have, you know, kind of similar macros. Again, this brand wasn't sponsored or anything. It was just something I think I just picked it randomly off Amazon because it looked like it had good macros. So that's what we did. It passed. So hey, if you love pasta and you're trying to go kind of low carb, maybe higher protein, higher fiber, this is a good thing to try. Give it a whirl. See what happens. I say it passes the test for sure. But hey, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Hit that bell so you don't miss any notifications for when we drop a new video. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.